lights on, I think.
On the softies again, he's got a string puller on. Ah, nice fish too, by the feel. Lovely little fin or soft baiting set.
I've got to keep us on the helm, mate.
Keep on the helm, mate.
Yeah.
I've got the drag quite tight because, as you can imagine, there's muscle ropes everywhere, and lots for a fish, good fish to rub you off on, especially when you're getting into the kingies and that sort of stuff.
You might be rubbing yourself off
They'll wrap you around. It's not a huge fish. All right. There he comes, up through the...
Hang on, Mickey. Oh, nice fish. Yeah.
Mean. Another quality snap through that. Beautiful. All right, she's all go. We've got boats around us and we're trying to keep clear of the mussel farm guys and then pulling in fish. Pulling in fish like that.
Beautiful snapper, Mick.
Can't complain about it at all. Nicely lip hooked.
Who cares about this rain, eh?
Lovely fish. Lovely fish, and another beautiful penny.
In the bin?
In the bin.
With the mussel barge calling it a day, and so too the resident fish, we pushed out into deeper water to target some of the biggest schooling snapper. Safety comes first here on Fishing and Adventure, and it was clear to see that Mig was in need of some extra sunscreen.
Oh, yes!
It's very much great. Just another good benchy. Bloody nice.
And there are some good fish down there because I just got pulled the hook on a big straight line rig, so...
And when you're pulling fish just out of that, when you've only been there for less than half an hour, is great. So I'll get this guy back in the drink.
Mullet and fresh kahawai. Old and the new. Dirty old mullet catches them, but the fresh bait, don't rule out the fresh bait either. It's had a good run on a nice fresh bit of kahawai before. One of those kahawai we caught earlier at the boys. Just rigging this up nice and simple. Because they're hitting it quite hard, I'm just going to sit that there like that. I've got a couple of little cuts at the bottom of that, just that's waving around on the current a bit. Hook through the top, little ball sinker on top to get it down. That's just going to float down there, and hopefully the big tamori's going to come and grab it, and should be all on. All right, hooked a good fish here. The big straight line kahawai bait. Fillet of kahawai at the back, and it's just been picked up by something with a bit of weight. Hoping it's not a shark. It's going to swim me back towards the boat a little bit, but still could be a big snapper.
You never know.
You never know. That's a good thing about saltwater fishing. Definitely net worthy.
Oh, beautiful.
Get him in the net there. Big.
Hey,
All right.
Nice fish. The mean fish. Stunner, mate. Stunner.
Good condition fish. And there's what's left of my kahawai, and I'll probably use that piece of bait again.
Oh, yeah. Might have just convinced me to stray over to a straight line.
You're going to go over to straight line, Mick?
He
Mick
got
been
it
rocking
right.
the ledger rig. He's been catching a few more fish. I haven't caught a fish here yet, but sometimes if you persevere with a straight line, it can produce the bigger fish. So I think you'll find Mick will be straight lining in a minute.
I'll give it a jam.
With straight lining, it's a pretty simple technique. You know, some of you might be used to just fishing your conventional ledger rigs like Mick's doing with your reel and gear, winding up a fish. Straight lining is a good fun thing to try. Basically, we're letting the reel sit in free spool. So this is an overhead reel, lever drag, it's down there in free spool. And I'm just letting that out, and as I'm letting it out, it's sinking slowly to the bottom, and a fish will pick that up, a bigger snapper pick it up, and they swim away with it. The reason you have it in free spool is because it allows the fish to swim away with it without feeling any resistance. As if a big snapper feels resistance, it'll know something's up and it could spit it out. So it picks it up, it swims away, and then you feel that. And what we're doing is we're feeling it run, it's running. We're giving it a couple of seconds or 3 or 4 seconds, depending on what sort of bait we're using. If it's a soft bait, you don't want to give it too long, but if it's a hard bait like this kahawai here, we'll give that a little bit longer for the chance for the fish to swallow it. And then it's a case of just putting the reel into gear, taking up the slack with the mono, and setting the hook. It's very simple. It's a good, fun way of fishing, and yeah, it's obviously you need current, you need a bit of that sort of stuff, but it's a really fun way of fishing if you're used to just doing the conventional ledger rig. So give it a go. That's the way. Keep on that braid, Mick. Get him in there.
We are fishing the Muscle Boys in the Firth of Thames for snapper. After a couple of nice fish from around the working barge, we then headed into deeper water where the stray lining technique has produced some better snaps.
All right, we've got a string puller on here. The old soft baited anchor technique. Never be afraid to throw out a softie, even if you are anchored, because the bite died off a bit, the baits weren't getting hit very hard, so I thought I'd just chuck a softie down with the lure to try and entice a bite. And what feels like a very big snapper's picked it up. And I've got the bloody muscle rope stuff. Oh, here it is on the braid, all the stuff from when we were fishing in the Muscle Boys earlier, all over the braid. It's a little bit nerve-wracking, but haven't even got this fish up off the bottom yet.
You think snaps?
Yeah, man, feeling a bit like a snaps at the moment.
Cool. That's the way.
A lot of weight there. And what? Maggie, can you bring in that ledger rig?
Yeah, I'm just bringing the anchor as well.
Oh, the burley, you mean?
No, burley.
Yeah, because he's around that way, so. Yeah, it's a very good fish. Oh, am I around the burley, Meg? I might be around the burley.
Oh, you're around me,
Slow down. Get that ledger rig in. Get that ledger rig in first, and I'll come around there.
Oh, you're on me too.
I'm on you. Oh, that's not ideal.
See, is it coming up now?
Nah, yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the burley too.
It's all right.
Still got a fish.
How was it? Oh, shit. We got to pull it up by hand or what? It's a big fish.
Yeah, I think
Might be a shark or something. Still could be a snaps though. Is it heavy?
Yep.
Don't. Yeah. Oh, shit. Let it go.
Yeah.
Cut your ledger rig.
Oh, yes. Okay, but it's still...
Oh, quick. Oh, shit. Use the scissors. Just try and keep the tension on that braid. Oh, Christ, I got water down my boonies. Far out. Careful on that braid, Mick. Yeah, that scissors away from that braid.
Well, if we cut this rope and rejoin the rope too.
Yep. If you hold it nice and tight. Because if this is a snap, I don't want to lose it. Oh, yep, good. Oh, we're back. Woohoo! Good save, Mick.
What do I do now?
You pull the burley up.
Pull the tight one.
Yeah, pull the tight one. Leave the slack one there, mate. Oh, she's all go. That's what we love.
God knows what that is. Hopefully it's a snaps.
Oh, hopefully, man. After all that. Oh, well, it's only what? One ledger rig down and one bloody, what do you call it?
One joining the anchor rope.
Yeah, it might be a kingy, which is obviously another thing you get on a very common bycatch when targeting snapper on soft baits is a kingfish. Because they are suckers for lures. Hey, this rod, move this. Let's come back this way. Meg, you want to wind on your rest of your line?
Yep.
Oh, here it is. Snap. He's hooked on the eyeball. Net.
Jeez, I'm trying. It's tangled up in something. Pull.
Get him in the net.
Come here, mate.
Get him in the net, Biggie.
Come here, mate.
Get him in there.
Nice one, boy.
Oh, right. We nearly lost that guy.
Jeez.
Oh, right.
Chuck it there, man. That was an effort and a half, that
was
one.
good effort, mate. Team effort.
Jesus.
Cameraman was involved. Liggy was cutting burley ropes and whatnot. Oh, and it's a decent snap. I mean, it's not a monster, but, I mean, look where I hooked him. Look at that, in the eyeball, and that's why he put up a real solid sideways fight. And that's not far from coming out. Just put that hook out, Mick. I'm pretty sure that's just about to fall out. Look at that. Holy yeah, so there's an example of how to don't crank your drag up when you've got a fish like that. Just let it, but also don't let it off too light, because that could just easily come up. Tension on the line the whole time. We somehow managed to do that.
Yeah.
We somehow managed to keep that tension on the line when it was tangled around the burley pot. And so you have it. A soft-baited snapper, odd anchor, coming up slack tide. You know, never be afraid to give something new a crack. Bung a softy out, stray line, ledger rig, anything. Just. Well, that's probably enough for us. What do you think, Mick?
Yeah.
We had a good day in the boys this morning.
Yeah, it's not too bad, eh?
Caught a couple of snappers off the muscle boys.
That was a hard case.
Yeah, got some nice snaps in around the barge, and then came out here in the middle and managed to grab a few nice snapper, including this nice guy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty wrapped with that.
Yeah, it's been awesome, eh?
We've probably got to head on back, but yeah. Good day in the Firth.
Epic.
Now, here is your chance to win our awesome weekly prize pack, brought to you by Radio Hauraki, and this week's prize pack is 2 Logitech UE Mini Boom water-resistant speakers, a Milwaukee heated hoodie, a pair of Dirty Dog polarised sunglasses, a Finor and Jarvis Walker tackle pack, and a 12-month subscription to NZ Bayfisher magazine. For your chance to win, remember this code word, head over and like our Facebook page for a second code, then tune into Hauraki Breakfast Monday mornings for your cue to call. We proudly use Finor tackle, Surtees boats, Honda outboards, and Garmin electronics.